Hi, my name is Heidi Hernandez. I am 20 years old and I am a college student studying at Full Sail University. Um, I moved down here to Florida in about 2 years ago when I was preparing to come down here, pretty much right after I graduated from high school in 2010. So, it was fresh meat. This was my first college experience and it's been a fun one, to say the least. Um, Before coming down to Full Sail though, most of my time was occupied in playing viola, playing volleyball, hanging out with my friends, and just having a really good time. I'd say my favorite activity to do was definitely playing viola. I've been playing viola for about 11 years. Actually, yeah, 11 years. Um, and I was down to playing grade 1 music, which is it's the hardest grade of music there is. I was actually second in my county when I had left, or at least the last time I played or auditioned. Um, with volleyball, I was really good at volleyball too. Uh, the first year I was in my freshman and sophomore year. Freshman year was my first year trying out volleyball, or yeah, volleyball, and I made the JV team. Woo! I never really thought I'd go anything past that. I just wanted something to help keep my energy level down, and volleyball managed to do that fairly well. I never imagined that I would get as good as I did, to the point where within the next years I was actually varsity captain and teaching all the new girls coming into JV how to play, and that was a really fun experience. And these two things actually got me on the favorite list for Penn State, and I was given the opportunity to play for Penn State Orchestra, but what I was more excited about was playing for their volleyball team, because they have the longest winning streak of any volleyball team in the country, and I turned it down to come to Full Sail. Here I am, making a video. Um, I won't get into why I decided to come to Full Sail versus going to Penn State, but I can definitely say that I'm really glad I came here. I'm very glad I came here. The school setup is way different from anything I've ever experienced, and it's definitely a system that I can appreciate far more than anything I've been through. Um, hmm. One thing I never had a problem with was public speaking. I never had a problem getting in front of a really big crowd or a really big audience and just doing my thing. But anytime that I have been in front of a relatively big audience, it was because I was doing a solo for viola, or I was with my team playing volleyball, which, are two things that I'm very comfortable at, two things that I know I excel at, so I'm not worried about who's out there watching me, because if I mess up, I know that I can cover up for it. And when it comes to speaking in front of a crowd, that's not much of an issue either. I was a part of my SGA in high school, Student Government Association. I was the treasurer, which required me to constantly go in front of my entire class, the entire class of 2010, which consisted of a good 750 students, which I knew a handful of, but the majority were more so new faces to me. And again, it was a topic that I was very comfortable in. It was something that I knew a lot about, and so I was not concerned at all about messing up. So I just went up there, did what I had to do, and came back down. Any sort of fear that I would ever experience when it comes to talking in front of people would definitely come from doing something or talking about something that I'm not entirely comfortable with. Which, if I'm aware that I do have to talk in front of people, I typically make sure that I'm well prepared for it. I don't like being unprepared, and that's the only time I'd ever be uncomfortable talking in front of a really big group of people. I'm not sure if this was the best introductory video. Not sure what you guys learned, but this is probably the best that I could dish out. So thanks for watching, and have a good day.